Thank you, Dash G2. Stay undefeated here in Busan in the Rumble stage. And Caps, thank you so much for joining me. Congrats on taking down T1. That was an amazing game. Difficult one for sure, maybe. I want to roll back a bit and talk about the composition you chose. Very team fight oriented. A lot of knockups with you as the main character being set up. Talk me through your choices here and why you thought it was the play against T1.
So we kind of hit them with the EU meta.
Yeah.
A lot of the picks that they probably didn't see that much in Korea. They like a lot of the stronger lanes and they like a lot of the like split pushing and they have the TF and stuff like that. But we just kind of went full on 5v5 brawl and a lot of the picks were very common in EU, but not so common in Korea. So kind of catching them off guard.
Yeah, right. But I mean, you had to find the right opportunities to do so, especially given how the things went in the early game.
Yeah.
Thinking about the bot lane here for sure. T1 was gaining a lead, not through kills, but more map pressure. How hard was it for you guys to find the right opportunities to take that down and fight?
I mean, the thing is, early game was for sure hard for us. I think, as I mentioned, they like picking like the strong lanes, and they had a lot of like tools to just get ahead through either getting towers. I guess was a lot in the early game and a lot of plates. But we knew as long as we could stabilize the game somewhat and we were not falling too far behind, we would be pretty good in the 5v5. And eventually they would have to 5v5 us. And all it took was just like one good fight, and we were kind of back in the game. Thank you, right, of course, for the what is it called, the bounties, right? And as always, we are just like trying to stay calm and stay collected.
Yeah, calm, collected. I mean, it played well for you here, Cavs. Well, I think one of the most anticipated matchup here was you versus Faker. You are now 9-3 against him. How was it facing him again?
I mean, it feels good. It's a lot of years since we played. Obviously, we didn't do as well last year, but going up against him now, I mean, I think it's just amazing to see him do so well even now. Obviously, he was like a big inspiration. That's why I wanted to become good at League, because I saw him in like Season 3 Worlds and winning the trophy. And playing against him now, 9 years later, is kind of crazy. And I'm just happy that we got the first game against him, and hopefully we can keep it up.
A couple words on being still undefeated since the LEC playoffs. How does it feel?
I mean, it feels weird because it doesn't really feel like we're undefeated, just because we play so many scrims and so many solo queue, and we lose a bunch of those, right? So it feels weird to say that we're undefeated, and I'm sure as well that we're not going to stay undefeated the same as I, but we'll look to get the trophy back nonetheless.
It's nice. Scrims keeping you guys grounded. Well, for now, Caps, thank you so much for the interview. Congrats again on taking down T1.